Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to show you how to make the employee registration system using Java and MySQL. Let us show the demo first. This is the demo. Employee number should be auto generated here. Here this is the field you are adding the employee name and salary. Now I am going to enter the employee name as Raja. Salary I am going to add as 12,000. Click save button. Employee inserted. This is the newly created employee here. You will be able to see the record at the J table itself here. This is the your record, newly created record. Now here you can notice that the employee number should be generated 5. Okay, it is auto incremented if you save the record, right? Now here if you want to update the record, you just click on the record which you want to update. If you click on this one here, you will be able to see the record here. It is passing the relevant record will be passing successfully here. Now I am going to update like this. Yeah, right. Now here if you are going to change this one, and you can notice that if you select this one, here you won't be saved, it will be updated. Here save button will be disabled. Now you are going to update. If you click on this one, employee updated, now you will be see that here it will update successfully. Now here it's clear, the form will be clear, right? Now again I am going to select this record. Now this time I am not going to update it. I wrongly selected this one. Now how to clear this one? If you click clear, it will be automatically clear the form, right? It is simple, right? Now I am going to delete the record. Select the record which you want to delete. Select this one and click delete button. Employee deleted. Click OK. Now here it's deleted, right? The simple system how to do step by step we'll see, right? Now let's close the project. Now I am going to create the project, file, new project, Java application, next. Here if you tick this one, create main class, you have to uncheck this one. Here you have to create as employee registration. This is my project name, employee registration. Great. Click finish. Now your project has been created successfully. This is the folder, right? Your project has been successfully created. Now what I am going to do is I am going to other stuff. I am going to, if you open other project, you have to close it. Now I am going to create a new project. Here if you expand the employee registration project, you have two folders, source package and libraries. Here you have to import the libraries. So here first what I am going to do is go to the Google. I am going to type MySQL connector for Java. This is the connector which you want to download. In order to connect MySQL database and NetBeans, you have to download this connector, right? This is the connector you have to use, right? Here this is the first link. If you click on this one, goes to the relevant website for download. Here you just come down. Here at the bottom you can see platform independent zip. Okay, this one, MySQL connector for Java zip. You have to download the zip file, not this zip. Okay, you just click on, hit this button, download button. It is visit to different website like this. Here there will be the choice login and sign up. You no need to click on these buttons. Under this button you have to see no thanks, just start my download. This is the link which we should click on. Click to download. You just click on this one, it start to download here, right? Here it's starting to download. It's very here the MP will be only 4 MP. Okay, you will be able to download. After that I don't download this one. I already download, so I just cancel this one. Okay, after this downloaded, I have put one folder. This folder is downloaded. It's I show you. It's look like this. Here MySQL connector for Java. Here it's look like this. It's come as a zip file. You have to extract them. You right click and extract them. Right click, there will be option extract. You extract them. You get the folder look like this. Okay. You double click on this one. Here you will be able to. Here this one will be the your file, jar files. You have to import them into your project, right? These are the jar files you have to import into your project. Okay, let's go here. It's a library. Right click, add jar folder. This is your project. Don't import it into source package, libraries, select libraries, right click, add jar folder, where you have to browse the folder where you download in your machine. I downloaded and put into F drive. So go to the F drive and select the folder. If you open the folder, here these are the files you have to import them. These files you have to import them into your project. So hold on your control key and down, and you have to select them both and click open. It is open successfully here. Right here, you make sure these two files are successfully display on the library. Okay, it's here, it's successfully display. Now it will be connected. Right, this is how you have to download the MySQL connector. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, go to the source package. This is your source package. Inside the source package there will be the default package like a folder. Here right click, new. I'm going to create the Java package. This one I'm going to create as employee. Just click as employee. Right, finish. You can give any name here. I just change default package, change name as employee. Now right click, new, simply JFrame form. Here I'm going to give the name as employee registration. Employee registration. I'm going to give the name as employee registration. Click OK. Right, this is your frame. Right, very simple. Now here I am going to increase the size of that one, like this one. Here, after increase the frame, here what I am going to do is let I run this one application. If you run this one, it is display the default location here. Okay, I have to display this frame at the center. So what I'm going to do is here, select the frame, right click, properties, go to the code tab. This is the code tab. There will be the 4 tab. Select the code tab. Here there will be the option generate center. Select this one and close it. Now if you click on this one, you will be able to see its display at the center. Right, this is how you have to get the center of the frame. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to get the, after that I'm going to get the panel from the palette and drag on the frame here. Drag on the frame. Here you have to arrange it like this. Right, same frame size you have to arrange it. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, on the panel you have to drag the label. This is the heading for that. This heading I'm going to right click, edit. I'm going to change the text as employee registration. Employee registration. I'm going to increase the size of that. So select, right click, properties, font, bold. I will change the color as 48. Right, I feel it should be okay. If you want to reduce the size of the heading, you will be able to reduce. Okay, it size okay for me. Right, now let's run the project and check. Right, it's successfully. Now what I'm going to do is here, after that I'm going to go to get the another panel, drag on the frame here. Now here this one, this panel, right click, properties, go to the border properties. Here there will be this default no border. Select this property. Here title with border, this one, last option, you have to select this one. Here you have to write this one is employee registration. You have to give it here as well. Here we have to change the, if you want, you have to change the with bold 14. You have to give the size right here. The title should be with 14th font size with bold. Right here you will be able to see like this. Right, after that what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to drag the 3 labels here, 1, 2, 3 labels. Right, first one should be this, first one should be, select this first label, should be edit text employee ID. This one should be employee ID. second one should be, select this one, edit text, employee name, third one should be salary. That. If you like, you have to increase the size of that. Select this one, hold down the control key and select this one. Here you will be see it both are selected. You can see the yellow line around the text. Okay, it will be selected. You can identify here, it will be selected. Fine. Now right click, properties, you select treat text and you have to change the font size 14th with bold. Click OK. It will be changed successfully. Right. Perfect. Now I need one label, this one label and text box, one text box, label and one text box I needed. There's a text field, write this one. I need two text field. You have to arrange them. Like this one, you have to change the size. So right click, should be, you have to give as 14th. This should be, okay. This one also right click, select both, hold down the control key and select both. Right click, properties, font, bold with 14th. Click OK. Right, perfectly done. Now what I am going to do is here, this is the panel. You have to select this panel. I am going to change the color of the panel. Right, I have to change the color. So select this one, right click, properties. Here you have to change the color as background color. You have to change. Defaultly background as color come like this. You have to change. Select this one. You have to change as this one as a blue. Click OK. Right. After that, you have to change these colors. Select this one. Hold down the control key and you have to select this both. And right click, properties. Here, not a background color. You have to change the font color. So foreground color, you have to change as white. Click OK. It's changed as white here. Right. Now here this one, panel color also you have to change. Panel text color also you have to change this here. Employee registration. So you have to select this one. Right click, select the panel. Here you have don't need to change this one. Go to the border, this one. Go here, color should be here, color should be black. You have to change this one as a white. That's how you have to change the panel color. Here it changed successfully. Right. Now here auto employee ID auto generated. This one also I am going to change it. So select this one, right click, properties, foreground color. I have to change the different color as this one, yellow. It should be fine. Right here, it should be fine. Right. Now let's run the application and check. Here, it's successfully done. It's successfully done. Now if you want to change size is, let's arrange this one. This is fine. Here. Now if you run this, fine. Right. Now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to get one table. So here go to the palette. Here I am going to find, you have to find the J table. Here under the swing control, here you can find the J table. Here you have to drag and you have to drop on the frame here. Right. Now here this is the default one. Now I am going to change the columns, employee ID, employee name and salary. Select this J table, right click, properties. Here I am going to change the columns. So right click, table content. You have to select this one, right click, not a property, table content, columns. Default one is look like this. Now I am going to change this one as a, I'm going to change this one as a employee number. This one number or ID you can give. Okay, employee ID. Let's put employee ID. This one should be employee name. This one should be salary. Third one should be salary. I don't need these columns. select this one and delete it. Here I'm going to type this one for, you have to arrange this one as a int. Type int, integer, select integer. So integer. This one should be employee name as string, salary or let's select as integer. Right. You select the type. Now we have to close it. Before close, go to the row. This is the default row. We have to change, remove this one. Select this one, delete, delete, delete. Close here. Now it is blank table, right? It's a blank table, right? This is how you have to do the task. Perfect. Now here, if you want to extra one, you have to arrange the things. Right. Now what I'm going to do is here. After that, I'm going to select the background. This is a background panel. Select this one. I'm going to change the background colors. Select this one, right click, properties. So background color, I'm going to change it as a red color, like this. Some red color. Select this one, hit OK. So red color. Width, font, I'm going to this one, select this one, right click, header font, change it as yellow. Now you have to change the 6. This is how you have to your things, right? Now if you run this one should be your registration form, right? If you want to change the color for white, here we will be able to change, right click, properties. If you want to change it white, it's perfect, right, white. Now it will be perfect. This will be perfect, right? Now we need 4 buttons under the registration form. So here, go below here. So I need 4 buttons. So get the button from the palette, drag on the frame here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 buttons. You have to arrange them here. Right. This one should be save. This one should be update or edit. You can write it here. Delete. This button should be delete. This button should be clear. Right. This is the design of that. Simple design of that. Your registration page. Right. Now here I'm going to change the name of these fields. Right. This should be important. This one should be right click, change variable, txt id. I'm going to change it like this, txt id. This one should be right click, change variable, txt name. This one should be txt salary. We have to change the name of the text fields and we have to remove this text. Right click here, the default text we now needed, I have to remove them. So select this one, right click, edit text here, backspace to remove this one, otherwise delete. Right click, backspace. Right. Now perfect. No need to delete this one because this is a label, we can't find the text. So you have to default, you have to come like this. Okay. Otherwise you have to change this one as a edit text. You have to change this one emp number like this. Right, generate emp number. Right. Now here, if you run this one, it's like look like this. Perfect. We successfully designed the form. Now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to write the code for that. First I am going to write the code for generate the auto incremented employee ID. So first go to the source and write the code. Okay. Before go to the source and write the code, first go to the MySQL database. I have installed exam server. If you are not installed the exam server in your machine, you have to go and install the exam server, right? If you don't know, those who don't know how to install that, go to the Google and you have to write type exam, right? Exam, you can download here, right? Download and you have to install in your machine. If you install, it's icon come like look like this. You have to start it, right? Right click and you have to start the server, right? You have to start this one, Apache and MySQL, right? If you start the server, it's look like this, localhost This is a dashboard of MySQL server. First I am going to create the database. So go to the phpMyAdmin, new. Here I am going to create the database. Now I am going to create as emp pay. Just create as emp pay. This is my database, right? Emp pay. Now I am going to create the table name as employee. I just give the sample name of emp pay. This is my table name as employee. How many columns you needed, you have to give is I need only 3 columns, and click go. First one should be ID with varchar. This is auto generated ID. So this is the character you have to give, 255 characters. After this, employee name, so emp name. This one should be varchar. After that, you have to enter as salary. You have to write as salary. You have to write salary int length 11. Hit save button. Right. Your database table has been created. Your database name is emp pay. Table name is employee. Right. Now let's back to your project. Now here go to the source. Here this is your class employee reg. Under here you have to create the method public void auto id. You have to give as auto id, right? If you like, you will be creating here as auto employee id. You can give a name. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a class dot for name. Here you have to write as a MySQL driver com dot MySQL dot jdbc dot driver. You have to write the class properly, right? That's the important stuff. After that, you will be getting the error here. Click on this one. You have to select the option as not this. You have to select the option as surround statement with try catch. You have to select this option. It's automatically generate the try and catch here. After that, what you are going to do is go above. After the initialization, here we have to create the 2 objects, connection con. After that, you have to write as a prepared statement. PST. You have to create the object as prepared statement PST. Right. Now it's automatically generate 2 errors. Here you select this one and you have to select this second one, not this second one. Add the import for java.sql connection. You have to implement this namespace, right? This one, and here you have to select this, not this. You have to select second option, import for Java, right? You have to select this import for java.sql prepare statement. You have to import these 2 classes, right? You will be check here. It is automatically import the namespace above, right? This is the stuff you have to do. Follow this stuff. This is the efficient way to write the CRUD system in Java, right? After that, what I'm going to do is here, you have to write that object here, con equal driver manager dot get connection. Here we have to write get connection, driver manager get connection. Here you have to write here is jdbc mysql. You have to write mysql. Here you have to write here localhost. Which server you have to connect is localhost. Here localhost means this is a localhost, right? Localhost. What is the database? You have to give the database name emp pay. So you have to write as emp. You have to write emp pay. Right? Emp pay. So name emp pay. Right? Emp pay. This is the name, your database name. After that, what I'm going to do is comma. You have to write root. Comma. You have to write a blank. Right? This is how you have to create it. Right? Now here, if you write like this, here you have to, it asks the error, so you have to choose this one, catch this one. It's automatically error go away, right? That's the stuff you have to do. After that, what I'm going to do is here you have to write a statement is equal connection con dot create statement. You have to here this one you have to import for Java statement. Third one here import, not this one, beans, import SQL statement. You have to implement this namespace as well, right, for auto generated. So after that, what I'm going to do is you have to write a result set object. You have to write result rs object equal, you have to write a s statement dot execute query. This one here you have to write the query. So select max, you have to write the keyword max, you have to write id max id from employee. It's a table, you have to get the maximum id. The max employee means this is the table, get the id, this one, right. You have to auto increment it of this id. After that you have to select this one, you have to implement this class, right. You no need to add the namespace as well. Here the NetBeans give as a auto generated. Here if you write the class, it asks to create the namespace, right. It's very easy for write the Java program at NetBeans, right. rs.next. After that you have to write a rs.getString. You have to write here, we have to write max, write id. Right here we have to write is if rs dot getString you have to write max id. Just stuff you have to write equal null. If it is no id, if it is null, you have to write here as what is the label you have to pass, emp id. What's the change? emp id you have to write as txt id settext. You have to write here is settext. You have to write here employee number, right, es001. It's starting from e001, right. If it is there is no id, it's setting to 001, right. If it is the first time, if it is no values, the first time you have to add the record, it is starting from here. It's already you enter the values, so else it is incremented, so you have to write the incremented here. So you have to write the variable long, data type long. I create the id variable, you have to write long dot pass long. Okay, you have to write as this rs dot getString. You have to write this one next, the same thing. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Now what I am going to do is here dot substring 2 comma rs dot getString you have to pass this the values. The same thing you have to pass here. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. This must be right. Max this one, right. dot length here, comma dot length that's the stuff you have to write. At the end you have to close the statement as here. Here what is the error here? Here extra I have put one bracket here, that's why you have to write like this. Okay, it's very simple one. You have to practice this one, right? If it is there is no id, it will be incremented, so you have to write id plus plus, it is incremented. After that you have to write pass this one, text id this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Dot, you have to write as dot setx. Here we have to write as a setx. Here we have to write as es. You have to write es plus string dot format. Here you have to write the format here. That's the thing you have to write like this. Right. Comma id. The stuff you have to write perfectly. You have to write like this. It's generate the auto increment id. You have to call this function, Control C to copy. You have to paste it the initialization, Control V to paste here. Right, now let's execute the program and check. Here first time there is no id, so the id should be auto incremented. Here it's look like this, right? This is how you have to write the query. Very simple. You have to write like this, right? After that what I am going to do is, here I wrote the auto incremented id successfully. Now I am going to add the record into the database. Okay, so let's go to the save button. So right click, event, action perform. Right, here you have to write the code. So here you no need to write the code again by again. Go to the this two stuff. You have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, now here it asks to import the try catch. So try, surround the try. So here you have to Control X to cut off this one, Control V to paste inside the try. It asks to create the catch also here. Here is catch. Right, let's go, error go away. It's automatically try and catch generated. Now here you have to write the prepare statement to insert the query. Prepare statement object we already created above here. So this object we have to call it here. So pst equal con dot prepare statement. Here you have to write the query. Right, SQL query you have to write. So how to write this here? You have to write inside the double quotation mark. You have to write insert into which table you are going to insert the record. Employee is a table. You have to write insert the record. So you have to write the columns names here properly. These are the column names. You have to write here properly. First one should be id, emp name, comma salary. You have to write like this. After that values you have to write here is a prepare statement, so you have to write 3 question mark in order to insert the record. Right, this is stuff you have to write. Okay, very simple. You have to write like this. After that what I am going to do is you have to write pst dot set string. You have to write first one. Here we have what I am going to do is here how to do the task is very simple. This is we have to pass this field into the relevant variables. So this one should be txt id, txt name. This one should be this text field name should be txt salary. So here we have to write like this: string id equal txt id dot getx. Right, after that you have to write string employee name, emp name equal txt name dot getx. Right, after that string you have to write string salary equal txt salary dot gettext. Okay. You no need to put the change the data type as int or float here. I'm not doing any calculation part. I just store the value only, so that you have to write as a string here. Okay. If you need any calculation, you must write here as fault, or you have to write as a int salary, right, or double, right. Now here I'm going to write as this one. All the things are just string variables, so this variables you have to pass in here. First id, first one should be id, this one first id, this one id. Same thing, you have to control C to copy, control V to paste here. Second one should be this variable you have to call here, control C to copy, control V to paste. Third one should be this one, right. What I did so far is, when the person enter the value of these boxes, this is a auto increment number, this is this boxes come user type on the employee name and salary. These are the values are passing to these relevant variables, right. These variables you have to call it here is go, and first one go first question mark, second one goes second question mark, third one go third question mark. It is insert the value of these columns, right. That's we have to do. Finally you have to write as a tst dot execute update. If you call this one, it is successfully insert the records into the database table, right. This is stuff you have to write. After that you have to write the j option pan dot show message. You have to write the message to you have to write the message box to whether the record is added or not. You have to write the message box. So here employee added, right. You have to write like this. Okay, this stuff you have to write. You have to write like this. After that, after employee added, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to clear these things. So txt name dot gettext set text clear. The same thing you have to write is control C to pick, control V to paste here. txt salary dot setx, you have to clear this stuff you have to write, right. This is stuff you have to write here. txt name dot request focus, it is focus after clear all the stuff, it focus on the txt text box cursor will be. That's the task we have to do. After that we have to auto generate id will be, it will be, we have to load it again, control C to copy, control V to paste here, right. Now here if you run the application you can check. Here I'm going to write as a Peter first name, employee name Peter, salary 12,000, click save button, employee added, click OK. Here all the chapter should be clear, and here auto generate number should be auto generated 2. Here the cursor will be focused on the employee name text box for newly created employee. This is how you have to create the professional Crud application. Okay, now let's do the another task is, after add the record should be loaded on the J table. So let's see how to do the task. So let's close the program, back to our project. This is a table, right. So let's go to the source here. Now I'm going to create the separate function. Here I'm going to create the separate function. This function for auto incremented id, this function, right. Now here I'm going to create the function, separate function, this for the table. So you have to write as create the function public void table update. I just give the name as table update. You can give any name, employee table or something like that. I just give the name as table update, right. Simple, right. Now here I'm going to create the variable int c. Just simply create the variable as int c. I'm going to create the these two classes. Control C to copy these two strings. Control C to copy. Control V to paste here. Right. It's automatically it has to create the try and catch. This one should be Control X to cut off this one. You have to paste inside the try. Here also add the catch. Right. Okay. Perfect. After that, what I'm going to do is here I have to write the prepare statement. PST con dot prepare statement. Here we have to write select all from employee table. Employee. You have to load the employees. Right. After that, you have to load the employee. After that, you write the result set object. So you have to write result set rs equal, but it's wrong here. You have to write here double quotation. We forgot to write the double quotation. Right. Now result set rs equal pst dot execute code. Right. You have to write. Right. After that, what I'm going to write is we have to write as a result set metadata. Result set metadata. You have to write as this one's rm equal rs dot get metadata. Right. After that, it asks the error here. Here you have to import the namespace here. Import for Java. This one error go away. After that, press enter key. Now here you have to write as get this variable c dot c equal. You have to write this one rm. This one dot get column count. This one you have to write get column count. After that, you have to write as a default table model. You have to write as a dft. You have to write the object dft equal. You have to write as this one. You have to write Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. You have to write j table 1 dot get model. Right. This is stuff you have to write. After that, you have to write dft. We have to import the table model object. Right. After that, you have to write dft dot set row count. You have to write like this, row count. That's the thing you have to write. This one should be 0. Right. This is the thing you have to write. After that, you have to write a while loop. While you have to write rs dot next. Right here. Vector b equal new vector you write for new vector. Here we have to write for int I equal 1. So write I equal 1, I less than or equal C. Here we have to write I plus plus. Right. This is how you have to write a loop. Right. Right. Here you have to pass the columns. Right. This C means you have to create the variable C. This C variable. Right. This is get columns. You have to get columns mean all the select all from employee mean all the employee column what are the employee names and all details loaded, and here it's get to all the columns. You have to put into this one. You have to call it here. It is incremented one by one. It is loaded. Okay, it's get the length of the table C. Okay, now here we have to pass it here v dot add you have to write like this rs dot get string here we have to write as a first one should be id. After Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be name, last one should be salary. Right. This is the column, sorry, what's the column name available, not emp name salary, right? emp name salary, right? That's the stuff you have to do. So after that you have to pass this into this dft. So dft dot add row, right? Here we have to call the b mean this one, this columns. That's the stuff we have to do, right? Stuff you have to do. Okay, now this is the things you have to do. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Control C to copy this table. You have to paste when the form is loaded, the table should be loaded here. After the auto incremented function, you have to paste it here. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Here it's working fine. It's working fine here. You have to enter the another ID. So let's close it. Here I am going to write this one as this function. Control C to copy. After record inserted, this is the if you notice that the message should be displayed. After that you have to paste it this function. Now you have to here. So you have to write as another thing is John salary 20,000. Click save. John 20,000. It's successfully it's working. Okay, it's working here. It's working fine. Right. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to update and delete the record. So let's see how to do the task. Okay, let's do the update part. So let's close the project. Now here what I'm going to do it. This is first what I'm going to do is before updated, first we have to select the record from the table. So here when you going to update this Peter record, select the record should be passing to this form. Okay, after that you make the changes and click update. Record has been updated successfully. That is task I am going to do. Now first what I am going to do is here select the JTable. This is JTable. Select this one, right click, event, mouse clicked, mouse clicked, right? So go to this event, right? Here I am going to write the code first. That so here the same thing here this. So here you have to write like this default table. This is a model default table. You have to create the object default table model. You have to create the object as something. I just q as gd1 equal. You have to write the same thing. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Default table model dot jtable1. jtable1 mean this table name is a jtable1 here. jtable1, right? Here you have to set into get model. Right, this is the things we have to do. After that you have to write a variable select index equal jtable1 dot get selected row. Here we have to write is here what I am going to write is here we have to write this def txt id dot settext d1 dot get value. Sorry, here we have to write we have to write get value dot get value at, here we have to write as a this selected index here, this one, control C to copy, control V to paste here, right, 0, this one 0 dot toString, you have to call this one. Right, here we have to open the bracket, we have to close it here. Right, this stuff you have to select. Right, 0 index mean you have to set in 0 index mean this is a J table starting the position of 0, ID employee ID starting position 0, name 1, this 2. Okay, it is considered as an array type. Okay, starting from 0 position 1 2. Right, so that ID column starting from 0 position mean it's stored to here, it's calling to this here. What is the ID here? It is calling here. Right, that's the stuff you have to do. So you have to control C to the same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be txt name, this one should be txt salary. You have to write like this. You have to change the column index differently, 1 2. Right, 1 mean name. What is the name here? It goes to this text box, this goes to this relevant text box. The name I am going to give here, set the text. Right, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. When the mouse click on this one here, starting here, click this here, it's successfully passing here. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to update the record. Right, so let's click on the update button, right click, event, action listener, action perform. Here once you write the insert query, you no need to write the update query. Right, you just same query, you just copy and paste and do the couple of modification. Right, so here this is the insert code which I wrote. All this code you have to copy from the try to catch here. Right, you have to copy starting from try to catch. You have to copy, control copy, and you have to paste it. Right click, event, action listener, action perform, you have to paste here. Right, paste it. After that what I am going to do is here you have to write the insert query. Insert query, instead of writing insert query you have to write as update query. So you have to write here these things all the same. So you have to write the insert query, sorry, update query. So update, how to update, write the update which table you are going to update, employee table. You have to set what's the column names, you have to check the column names, emp name and salary, these are the column name. Emp name equal question mark comma salary column equal question mark. How to update the value? So where id equal this question mark. Right, now here I already equal into this variable. What are the value on these text boxes? I pass into relevant variables here. Okay, in my when I insert the query, this stuff I did. So I no need to write the variable here, it's already there. Now here we have to assign properly. First one should be employee name. You have to give the different things. Okay, here employee, first position will be employee name, emp name. Right, goes here. After that salary, second one should be salary, third one should be id, right, id mean here. Right, get the employee number and update the particular record. So that id should be the third one. Right, here employee updated, that's the thing we have to write. Very simple one, we have to do like this. Right, other stuff was same. Right, get the employee number and you have to update the records. Right, employee number, here update employee, set employee column, what is the employee number available, this particular id name, it's here. So you have to, what is the you are changing on this text box, passing the variable here, it's getting here, it's putting here. Salary also the same, get the id and update the things. Right, employee updated, this thing we have to write. Okay, that's the sum we have to write. So here the another thing we have to write here is when the person select the record, when the person select the record, this save table should be disabled. Save button should be disabled. How to disable this one is select this one, right click, event, mouse event, right? So here we have to write what's the name of this button. We have to give the default name. What is the name? J button 1. Same name. Control C to copy. This one you have to Control V to paste here. You have to write set enable false. We have to write enable false. So you have to write like this. Select this one here. It's enabled. This time you no need to write. You have to no need to save the record. Only update it. Okay. This is the things. Okay. If you enable this button, user click save. This record 2 times save on the record database. Okay. It should be wrong. So that you have to disable when you select this one. Right. That's the stuff you have to do. After update the record, what happen is Control C to copy. Here we have to this one should be true after update the record, right? That's the stuff you have to do. Other things are same, auto increment ID, all the stuff are same, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Now this record I'm going to update this one, John. You have to remove one this thing. Here you have to 25,000. You have to salary. Click update, employee updated. Click OK. Here it's updated successfully. Now here. Now the save button should be visible, right? Same thing you have to do, right? The same thing you have to do. Now I am going to do the another stuff is a delete button, right? Now I am going to add the another record is Raja, salary 5,000. Save the stuff, right? That one is right. Now I am going to delete the record. So let me check how to do the delete part as well. Delete out the same thing. Right click. Action perform. We no need to write the same thing. You have to copy the update, the same thing, copy from the try to catch, Control C to copy, Control V to paste inside this button, right? Now here what I am going to do is here I am going to remove this extra 2 lines, employee number and salary. We no need them, okay? We only need the ID only, okay? Other things are we no need. Prepare statement, set string, employee name, salary. These fields are not required. You have to remove them, right? We no need this one, right? Get the ID and remove the entire row. That is stuff I am going to do the delete part. So we have to write the query as here. Delete from which table you are going to delete the record? Employee in the table you are going to delete the record. How to delete the record? Get the employee ID and delete the record. Where ID equal the question mark, right? What is the ID on this take label? Get the ID here. What's the ID here? It's passing the variable here. It's go here, right? It's getting the ID and delete the entire row, right? So here it should be 1, not 3. It should be 1. Only 1 prepare statement question mark available. So 1, right? Get the ID and delete the record. So here we have to write employee delete that. Right? That's the stuff you have to do. Right? Simple. Okay. This is stuff you have to do, right? So let's check whether it's working fine or not, right? Now I'm going to do the record of Java Raja. Click on this one. Here it should be save is disabled. Now here if you want to delete the record, you have to check the record once you are deleted first. After that delete the record. Delete that record, delete. Here it's deleted. Record is deleted, right? The simple stuff, right? Now another stuff is I'm going to teach is if you select this record, you are going to update or delete the record. Now I am not going to do any stuff. I just mistakenly user click on this one. How to exit the things is not even close the program and restart it. You just click the clear button. It should be clearing. So how to do the task is it's very simple. Select the clear button. This one. Right click, event, action perform. Here what the code you have to write is this how you have to delete the record from the employee table. Here the same thing. After get the message employee deleted, what the task you are did, the same thing you have to copy. Control C to copy. How to the things same thing did. Table should be refresh, button should be enable, text box name should be clear, salary should be clear. Text box name should be focus on the txt name text box and ID should be clear, right? ID should be auto incremented. So Control C to copy the same code here, paste on the button, right? Now let's check. Right now, if I select this record, should I update it here, right? Now I am going to clear this stuff. If you clear this one, all the stuff should be clear, right? Now if you select this one, it's updated. If you select this one, I'm going to update it in. If you update it, right, all the stuff should be clear, right? I hope you guys understood the program well. Now I need one button for exit this program. So let's go to the design. I'm going to drag one button for exit purpose. This one to be exit. This one, select this one, right click, event, action perform. Here we have to write this dot height, right, like this dot height, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Now all the things are correct. Now you willing to exit this program. If you click exit button, the program should be exited. I hope you guys understood the simple employee registration system well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.